I did a video. I did a video on this a couple of days back, and I said that they would be pouring concrete on Tuesday. It is Wednesday, and they're not quite pouring concrete out here in this section, but they're filling in this weird shaped section that someone sent me a photograph. See if we can find it. There's a good image of it. Okay, let's try that. I don't know what went on there. So there it is. This is some. They filled it up, but it had multiple layers, about 5 layers. As you can see, they have a roller going on, another apparent roller walk behind, a plate tamper. They're rocking. So, considering it's rain out there, it's got moisture coming down. They're doing great. This Buckley and Company, they you think they would have figured out how to make that sign better yet, but they didn't. So Buckley and Company, you're doing great, but you should figure out how to make a better sign, buddy. They're keeping this up. So I see you got a bigger one here. You need to figure out how to get better definition here. Crane's there. You need to hang it from the crane for a minute, right above here, right above the workers. I think that's fair game. Let's see. Safety wise, not too sure about that. But I can see who you are. Buckley and Company. Back your truck up there with the Buckley and Company truck. They got all hard hats. That's nice. They're getting it. They're getting it done. They got a couple of plate tampers out there, some rollers out there. Maybe they could have more machines, but this is where we are now. I don't know what that is there. Jersey barriers or not. Probably Jersey barriers. You can imagine. I'm going to have fun here. The car's coming down here. Oh, shoot. I got to answer this. The joke is they go off the ramp. Okay, getting back to the video. Sorry, the phone call, as you guys might not know, because you don't hear the phone call. So they drive off into the abyss. My guess, these are Jersey barriers. They're going to taper them way back. 3 lanes into maybe 4 into 3 and then 3 into 2. And same thing over here. 4 into 3, 3 into 2 lanes. And it's going to have to be a speed reduction. The bottlenecking hopefully will create the speed reduction. The bottlenecking it's by default, but this material has a speed reduction on it, or when the concrete pad goes on, it might create some consolidation with the semi trucks going over it, and that would be at the edge. Very importantly, that the companies and the PennDOT should Superior Administration thanks Star Restaurants for providing food for I-95. Oh, that's kind of cool. Star Restaurants did that sponsorship. It's very importantly that PennDOT should consider allowing trucks to use the inner lanes, and not the outer lanes, because the surcharge on this outer wall with trucks on the outer lane, the right lane, stated the right rule, will be great on this wall. Whereas if it's here, the surcharge is still way over here, long before it gets to the outer buckling. And same thing with this one. The outer buckling of the wall is far away. So tractor trailers should be at some point get in the left lane and then have to jog back over mile, whatever they can, safely get over to the right. But tractor trailers should have left lane only. Going over here, and right lane, and by default, if they make a mistake, they can't get over for some reason. But staying off that right lane is should be critical, because I don't think that those tractor trailers focusing all that load there. Now, with that said, if they treat the concrete pad as say this is the pad, and let's do the tractor trailer tire. So here's tractor trailer tire, kind of offset a little bit, on an angle. Tractor trailer tire. really load up a lot of top steel to keep this from fracturing and keep this real rigid. So top steel gets really loaded up so this doesn't do any deflection, and it acts like a giant distribution plate. All right, a little bit different like that. But if they don't do that pad pretty thick up there, then that's going to create some emergency repairs again back to this outer wall. This outer wall is interesting. It's toed. It's got a nice toe and heel, or whatever you want to call it. It's like that. And here's the loaded area here. So the tractor trailer like that in the background. Driving over this does keep this in its extra loading acts like a distribution plate. Maybe I can find it back up far enough and you can see the heel of that thing. Yeah, there it is. So I don't know how rigid that is, the base, but you can see it's engineered. It's got a nice little, maybe a post-tension cable goes through there, through that little slot. I don't know. But it's got a base to it, a foot. A base to it. All right, and that will be over. Oh, it's already installed over here also. Let's see where they put it. Let's fast forward a bit. Here comes the machine that might move it. I don't think they're moving it by. Yeah, they are moving it by. Moving it by crane. I think one's in the air now. Nope. Just visually. No, it's spinning around. It's in the air. So it's taglined. It's in the air. And okay. No, they're still got room to put down here. So that goes down there, and I don't know if post-tension goes through it to tighten it up. As you can see, the guys are in the hole there. This is what I was talking about. This is pretty damn deep. There's that ladder here that they climb down in the hole. Now, they got an excavator tracks going with that direction. That's a little bit safer, but you don't want the excavator to run over these guys. So, easy to forget they're back there. And they're bringing it in place. They're going down. I don't see the guy with the tag line. I'm looking for somebody pulling on a line. I'm going to go 20 seconds ahead. Okay, there he goes. 20 seconds again. They're still prepping over there. It's above his head. Don't like that, but there we go. Getting placed in place. As you can see, the slot in the side of it, that could be for post-tensioning, or it's just for future electrical conduit or something like that for a future setup that they designed it for, and for quick installation. Anything from lighting to one end to the next, or whatever designed for. But they're prepping over there to the left, below the Buckley sign. Like, shout out to Buckley again. This, I don't believe, is a survey equipment. Those legs are pretty far apart and kind of funky. Let's see what he does here. Those are some cheap-ass legs. And is he looking down it? Let's see. For, you know, saying place here, place here, place here. Wow, those are some, that's like a camera tripod with this up here like that. Not like that, it's up here. They can bow and change and vibrate a lot. You should know I love photography, and I have a few tripods myself for my survey equipment. And that one looks pretty flimsy. Okay, he's trying to give directions, pulling down something. All right. Yeah, it was for, I missed it. It was for something in there. He's pulling it down. Probably the other side. Let's see. Yeah, it's probably for the other side. It might be a reflector, a reflector or something like that for them to take elevations from. Yep, that's all it was. It's not a survey equipment. I mean, it's survey equipment, but not that. All right, so that's fair game. So correction on that one. Survey equipment, but it's not the part the is moving to the other side. And somewhere over here is a guy setting up, I think. Let's see where else he would be. Well, the machine's in the way. I don't see anybody behind him, so somewhere over there. I'm looking on the other side. And the machine is being lifting up, but people are in a hole. Man, I don't like that. Because if he was to spin that track, he could cut this guy's head right off. Oh, I don't like that. Now he's going over those guys' head with the buckets. Hopefully nothing's inside the bucket. They can drop on him. And he's going to give it a little bit of love for them. And there's the love. I mean, construction field is tough, guys. It can be dangerous and all, but you got to realize this guy, one little, there we go, dumping something. He's dumping. One little mistake on the excavator like that, and you can have a dead person crushed easily. So you don't want that guy doing multiple machines with different type of controls. Some controls are set up opposite in each machine. And if he's jumping from machine to machine, his brain can forget where he is and make the wrong move. Okay. So he's climbing out. He's close to the track again. Don't like that. Don't like it at all. Now he's got his back around there. And I don't know if there's a camera on that cab, but even those cameras are not the greatest. I've driven them with the cameras in the back. With the camera there. You forget the camera's there. The screen's not the greatest screen. I've seen drones do better. You know, drones have automatic shut off. When you come somewhere, they need to make it like that, automatic shut off with the back of the cat where it says cat. If you come too close. All right, let's fast forward. All right, he's back to grab some more debris from over to the left. I mean, whatever he's grabbing to hold down the foot, maybe. All right, he's coming over here with the guys in the hole. Maybe he's getting close to the guys in the hole. Spinning that bucket out, and the guy's still in the hole. Don't like that. I know you're trying to get it done, but safety first keeps you from the hearse. Keeps those guys from the hearse. All right? Yeah, he takes a second to climb out. But climb out, it allows him that margin of screw up with the controls, hitting left, hitting right, getting the wrong machine in his mind. All right, so that's I know they're in a hurry, but that's... I can't see the guy in the hole, but I think he's still in the hole. All right, here we go. All right, so they're filling that hole up, and they're going to have the concrete truck coming in a moment. He's spreading it a bit. Maybe he's not in the hole. Let's fast forward. Now there he is in the hole. All right, he's hand leveling it. They'll probably pick up the tamper, drop it in there and tamp it, or he'll use his bucket to press down on a few sections, and then they'll use the tamper, hand tamp, the plate tamper to get it right. I just watched him step off the bottom of that shoe. So I'm calling it a shoe. There's a shoe and heel, but I'm calling it a shoe. Oops, lost the screen there. So I call it a shoe because of the design. It's a toe and a heel. And you guys could probably guess. And this doesn't have the toe or heel. Which one? Shoe, foot, heel, toe, load bearing. So you can guess that one of them takes the load, and one's a counter bit and some loads there. There's also one where you lock it down with the keyway also that helps it from sliding out. So this doesn't have that. setup. I don't think that counts, that little deviation right here. I don't think that counts as anything. So yeah, I quickly found some diagrams for you. You can see the heel, your heel section of your shoe. And here's your, it doesn't say it. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Toe. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. Good. So the toe section. Oh, and there's the key. Perfect. There's a little sliding section there. Here's your little toe, and this one doesn't have it. And here's your heel. So if you think of it, you step the back of your foot. Your heel is the part that has a lot of load on it, right? Your toe keeps you balanced in the front there. It'll be a little less loading, but it counts. It counts. The heel is where the load. This system is like this. All right, and it's got a little thing there. But it's outside the wall, so it's not. It's probably got steel in it. So now, I'm gonna make sure it's recording. So now you see how that works. You see it there. Loads there. That's where the truck will be driving on too. It's pretty big. I just watched the guy walk off of it. So it's significant. It'll be a nice transfer plate. So I don't know how much I'm worried about those with the concrete on top. How much I'm really worried about the trucks. Maybe the wintertime. Could do some lifting action. How's the draining system on that? How are they going to handle the drainage? Because it looks like it's going to stop it. It's no longer a bridge though. Freezing won't really be a problem, but you think they would have some scuppers here to let the water come out. You know, some scuppers. Interesting. Again, Buckley's doing great. I'm not, attacking Buckley no more than I would attack anything I see. But Buckley is they're performing. I don't know what their fees are, but they're performing. So there it is, dropping down one right now. Yeah, it's dangerous work, guys. Really dangerous work, but hopefully they're getting paid. This is on a state highway, so this is state highway money, and hopefully there's some overtime in it and all. I tell you what, that thing's pretty balanced. Where they designed this and they put their hooks onto it. They just hooked onto it twice, and that thing is holding it 90 degrees as they lower it. I don't think they have a third connection at the top. I think it's just connected at the bottom. Here's another one going. Let's see if we can watch them disconnect it. But I think it's just 1 and 2 on opposite sides going up to the crane. I don't know that to be sure. It's pretty dim. There's one swinging around to the left, but I can't tell. Just not flipping over anything else. I gotta say that's pretty impressive. With them, figuring out after they figured it out that they're consistent. Let's advance this. The guy in the hole over here, remember the hole? I want to watch them prep that. He's still way below up to his stomach. So he's got a significant height to come. Let's advance this. Okay, still filling. Advancing. Now he's up to his ass. Still coming. Okay, now they're filling up his bucket with the I always think like escalator with the conveyor. So the conveyor is filling up his bucket, swinging it around, dropping it in. Okay, now he's up a little bit higher. Not there yet. It's a big hole. The big hole's bigger than it looks. Okay, he's waiting there for the guy to give him a go ahead to drop it in. I can't see behind the sign, but I don't see him putting any fabric in there. Any geotech, if you will. And I'm going to jump forward quite a bit. Okay, filling up. We'll watch them. They're almost finished their wall down there to the right. And that the bucket can help the it can reach pretty far. There he is. He's reaching now. His conveyor. It's almost at the hole. I wonder if he could grab it, if they could tag line it and pull it over and let him drop directly in the hole. All right, the guy with the survey equipment is backing off to the left. Trying to find who he's working with on the other end. I just don't see it. Okay, let's fast forward. Okay, guy's running about. He needs to get inside the operator. He's going close to the equipment. Okay. And grabbing a shovel. Going around a blind side of the operator if the operator's in there. Blind side still, but at least parallel. Going around the outside. Okay. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna catch. I'm gonna catch you up. We're gonna see. Okay, drop the pile. They're dropping a pile down. So the operator's just gonna grab from the pile and maybe push it over. Guys are in the hole. I'm trying to check it with their height of their legs. Using their legs. No, he just ran a whole line all the way down. So he's booming in, booming out, getting elevation for the final hand tamping. Okay, hand tamping, plate tamping. All right, let's see here. And let's go forward. Now they got the equipment out there to do the roller tamping with the equipment as a pressure plate, if you will, to get the nice and compacted. You know, make a few passes back and forth, and the guy's in the hole. Is he in the hole? Almost done. He's leveling with his putting it on the heel. Leveling in on the heel and driving back. There's a guy on a man lift handing something over. Hey, oh shit! He just ran out of the way of the operator. The operator, he's running past the operator again, grabbing it and running out of the way of the operator before he backs up. Oh, so the operator went down in the hole there to your left. You went forward. I mean, way forward. All right. So the operator might have a camera in there, but is he paying attention? I don't know. Not thinking anybody's behind him, but I saw a little bounce there, a little bump on a little bump going on. They got a little watch the machine to see if it's moving out. There's another bump, and watch the machine. So they still got some leveling to do. All right, let's watch him go backwards again. The guy's in a hole. Okay, watch him. Up, bump. Drop down. So they still got some leveling to do. Up. And they're going to fix that. And you got this guy down here on a man lift. Doing something with the wall there. Not sure. All right, they're hand leveling with the rakes. To their guy rolling fabric out, maybe, or lifting the fabric up. Let's see, pulling it out for the fabric, so he can pull the fabric back. So they're pulling the fabric back so they can get a little better leveling. So the quality work is good because they found a mistake and they're fixing it. All right, he's adding some leveling material. And To your left is the crane lifting up one of those sections and dropping it down. Watch. Look at it. Just grips it at the top there. And I'm gonna put it in the wall, in the keyway of the two roadway beds, and he's helping them push it. That's look at him climbing up onto that one. That's just stupidity, because the machine has got hold of it. Your little bit of 300-pound self don't mean anything. That guy's operating it. You give him directions. So, and when he opens up his clamp there or releases down, it lets the clamp go. If it depends how it's scissor shaped or hydraulic. It's probably scissor shaped. That's where a lot of them are. Basically, you lift up. Oh, they're trying to level it now. He's got it there. I don't know what they're using as leveling. I don't know what they're using as leveling. And is that a pry bar action he's got going over there? They weigh that one might weigh 3,000 pounds. And he's still there. Left leg by it. And I don't know if it slips and falls which way it goes. So they should at least be at a fall distance from it. You know, rotation, it slips and it rotates. I don't think they have it leveled yet. Let's see what they're fussing over. I'm going to fast forward. Yeah, he's going down to the bottom of it. Yeah, I think dude is leveling it. Putting a shim under there, if you will. And it's over with. And here comes the next one. Yeah, see it drop over? It drops around, and when he lifts it, the scissor grabs it because it's a hinge system. And when he pulls it up, this closes. That grabs that on each side. And when he lowers it and lowers it all enough, it will release because it no longer cannot do the grabbing. So that's a scissor type kind. They're great. They're great. They have limits on their weight. And they usually hold pretty well. You know, they usually hold pretty well once you got them loaded. So he's backing up for this. And so it's on a rope. So that's where you can rotate this one, a rope. It's on a tether, as you can see, on the excavator. So they can pivot this with the tether there. As long as you don't accidentally take the load off it when you pivot it, that you don't. Like right now, if it bumps that, it could take the load off by mistake and drop that. So this is where it gets dangerous right now, where they're lowering down. If it gets caught up on the left side over there where the guy's working, it can release the jaws. It can get confused or reposition the jaws enough to cause it to slip. So this is where they should make sure that there's no chance for it to, well, if it slips, there's no chance for it to hit one of them. In this case, you've got two workers that they're just caught, depending on how it would grab on. Now he's on top of it with his foot, and we see he's got to go down to right about that reveal there before we know he's there. That's going to be about the equal reveal that you see to the right over here. So they'll shim it up to hold that reveal, and they'll look at this also, the gapping. So left and right, eyeballing down, it has the same profile. And let's just fast forward. All right, they're trying to push it over with the tether. Even though it's tethered, you just ask the guy to move his machine back a bit. But they're trying to brute force it, and we go from there. Let's back up. I want you to see him release that. where he's going to lower it down and it releases. Watch the machine. He's going to lower it and it's going to release. So watch him there. And you see the shape of the metal like that. So he lowers it, it releases, and off it goes. And when he gets over there, he'll lower it. It will hit a locking gear, unlocking gear, the same thing. And this time when he raises up, it will open until it gets something in its way, such as the concrete barrier. Let's see if we can see him grab one. So he's going to spin around, grab the first one right there. So see, it's still, there it is. Now he lowers it down and lowers it down and boom. And then he lifts up again and there it is, opening and grabbing. And we're getting there, so let's fast forward a bit. Let's jump forward. Yeah, they're working right on down. They're using the crane now. So they switched out. Same piece of equipment, switched out to the crane. And so they disconnected it and crane connected, and now they're using the crane to do the dividing barrier there. Okay, fast forwarding. Barrier is almost done. This is getting real nice down here. We're almost at the bottom of the concrete. You still can see like a shadow that you can still see underneath. So I don't think they're there yet. And we go forward and oh, that damn thing can go way out there. Look how far it's out there. Boom. It's way out there. All right, might have got a little rain, but that helps out with this compaction. They're doing great. Let's see, fast forwarding. We should see the concrete truck any moment. They're going to have to, with the concrete, they're going to put a bulkhead across there then. Let's see if we can see a bulkhead going in. All right, so is that a vibrator, electric, or something? He's making room. Or is it a chain? I'm trying to figure it out. Shape's kind of... Yeah, it might be a vibrator, connecting it to a vibrator. Or just a power cord. We'll find out in just a moment. Let's fast forward and keep an eye on this guy here. That's a long-ass vibrator. All right, that might be his generator. Yep, just started it up. That's probably the generator for this guy there. Let's see. So he's getting ready. Now he's probably going to lift it up, move it out of the way. All right. Now they can bulkhead it with this product here. Just run it up and put a board there. It'd be a nice backing for it. It's a lot of concrete, though, pressure-wise. Depends what slump they run it at. Fast forwarding. I don't see that hole quite filled up yet. This one. The barriers are just getting wiped out. They're just knocking it out. Okay, the crane's over here in the middle there. What's it doing? Oh, it looks like is that a hook? Did they just move something and we missed? Brought something over, piece of equipment? Did I just miss it? Did they just drop this down there and we missed that? Bobcat. Bobcat. Where's it go? He's all. Oh, there he is to the right. There's that equipment there, though. So what the hell's a crane bringing over? The barrier's going in. I'm going to fast forward a bit. Last piece of barrier over there to the right, going in. Yeah, it looks like the same hooks. Comes down to the left. Oh no, they're lowering something. Yeah, they're lowering whatever it is right there. So that's what that crane's transporting, whatever it is. I'm not sure. Fast forwarding. And was it just moving it and roll right it away? Oops, too fast. Now if we look in the hole, there, it's getting ready for the concrete truck. Let's see him move some equipment here. Move that out of the way for the concrete truck. We're bringing up the speed there. We're bringing up the speed right there. So concrete's been ordered. It's on its way. Let's see. Watching the guys down low, they'll tell me what they're up to. Moving a couple things. Well, huddling up around a gas can maybe. Don't know. All right. Barriers are in. Break time. Crane's back on the move. Standing over the deck. What's it gonna grab? It's grabbing. Not sure if that's a generator or an air compressor, but looks like this is about ready to be picked up. I'm going to guess what's going on. Not yet. There's no one tied onto it yet. Going back up. And no tagline on that equipment if it was lifting it up, so. Okay, there are a couple of guys over there. I guess we just missed what the hell that was. Alright, guy off to the left. Somebody's coming over to the hole. Looking, my hole. Let's see. Blah, blah. It looks like they got the elevation up. No, well, it's up the same. Okay, they're ready. Huddling around the hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And generator's still running. I don't know if he shut it off or not. And let's fast forward. They move the generator over to your left quite a bit. That's a tandem roller operated in the back. Okay, now he's moving I think the vibrator out of the way. Let's see if he puts it in the hole. Well, it brings it across. Alright, so a little further apart. There's the cord maybe. And let's jump forward. Let's get that concrete truck going. Okay, he's plugged up, checked and ready. Ah, you sneaky bastard. I want to see it pull up. 20 seconds. He gives him a little flash wave. Whoa, guy comes in hot. Comes in like a race car. All right. Front chute truck. Tell him what mix. He's firing up his mixer. Let's see what we got here. We got 134.04. And our revolutions count. And he's got to shoot it in the air still. Maybe he started mixing back behind there. So, but I have a feeling that we're not going to watch him mix many minutes. All right, so guys up top. So far, so good. They're not impatient. Seen a lot of guys impatient with this concrete about mixing. He's still mixing. That's good. And still mixing. That's good. I want to see that. I want to see them lower the chute. Do a little test sample. Nah, they're going to take this up anyway. So what's the point of a test sample? All right, of a slump test, etc. They're going to take it up anyway. But let's see if they actually do a slump test. Or just you got it. Good enough. That's good. Let's go with it. All right. Truck stopping. Pull it up. Drop the chute. Bring the noise. Okay, he's bringing the noise. Okay. Let's see what he does here. So, no slump test. Just go for it. Whatever it is. All right, he's still got his truck in forward motion. That chute looked pretty long to me. What the hell? He's almost at the edge of the guy's down the hole right there. Down there in the hole. All right, so let her go. Now he's alongside the truck. Now the truck's backing up. What the hell? Okay. Come back with the truck again. Round 2. I think that's where that's going. Yep, here comes round 2. He needs to get over a little closer. They want him over closer. Less work for them, but now the guy's out of the fall protection. And I say fall protection. It's not really fall protection. It's just a barrier that couldn't stop you from falling over. If you hit this and fall over, you're going to go down to 20-something feet. There's none over here at this point, not even a cable. So that doesn't sit well, Buckley. Buckley, you should address that. Address that. Just takes a slip to fall 20 plus feet down into down below. If they would have moved this over here this way, that counts as fall protection, especially if you lift it up, then it's like a guardrail. So there was some equipment there that they could have double used. It's got a platform on it too, it might extend, so that would help out. So yeah, I don't think they're working in that guardrail now. So it's just a matter of being tired and not taking the extra effort or whatever it may be, or the safety inspectors out here not observing, not saying that I want you to, to address this in a safety meeting. All right. This one I think might be addressed over there, but this one's no longer addressed. Okay. Okay, let's fast forward. They're just filling up the... Yeah, he's got his back to the... And there's a cord he could step on and fall over. I'm not crushing on this at all. Buckley, come on. Oh, you're shitting me. Now he's on the other side of him. Just a little step, and you're off into 20 feet fall. I know it doesn't seem like much because it looks like dirt or whatever it may look like. But it means something. Stepping over the hose, stepping back, that means you're on 1 foot at that point. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay. So that's avoidable. All right, that's avoidable. There's a white cap. White cap. Usually engineers like wearing white caps. And supervisors. Okay. Some companies put everybody in white caps. Nobody cares about colors anymore. Most people don't. Okay. Getting it out, let's fast forward. Now you got 2 guys with their backs turned. 2 guys with their backs to the fall. Don't like it. And the damn cord on the ground there. All right, avoidable. Avoidable. Okay. White cap. Does not mean he's a safety officer or a safety guy. All right. This could be just walking around, staying busy. They get paid by having each person the money on the job, and the concrete's not filled up. All right. What do they got here? Plastic tarp coming off, and they want to fill something else with concrete. Interesting. What are they filling right there at the structure? They're going to make a keyway. Oh, he's filling in the hole. He turned his chute all the way to the side. It's that angle thing. Remember, it's on an angle. It's a wedge, like that kind of weird shape. Makes it easy for the guys, less just pulling around. There's the vibrators in his hand. All right, so that's the way that goes. It's all going to come out. All right, this guy's going to turn around and leave. No, he's still pouring. He's still got some mix in that truck. Oh, yeah. So they're going to lock it in now at the bottom. They're pouring concrete at the very edge there. The gap must be bigger than I thought. And that was the tarp to protect the splashing. And they're going to lock it in with concrete. I thought they were going to use a grout. Oh, no grout. It's going to be concrete. I don't think this is grout down in this hole. I think it's more of a concrete mix. And this is a version that's going to be concrete. So they might use a 3/4 pea stone there. 3/8 pea stone. 3/8 pea stone. They can sort of do double duty for what they're doing. Wow, they're really getting clustered around there. One guy gives directions, tell the guy to back up, and this guy can get run over. Too many people too close to the wheels of these vehicles. And you just need one guy to tell the guy, back up. And then he listens to that guy and runs over the other guy. It's a little too clusterfucky for me there. So Buckley does great, but more discipline around the blind side of vehicles. Okay, now he's backing up. I didn't know this thing's probably got a camera on it. They got cameras on them. So I don't think he's going to worry about backing into somebody so you know. He's grouting. They're grouting that wall, I think. Yeah, they're down on the ground. They're grouting it. That's one side. Will they have enough for the other side? You can dump it over there and they can push it over. But more than likely, not. They can reach over the wall. I want to see if they remove the plastic already. And they can reach over the wall. They can grout that. I mean, put some concrete on the other side of that wall. Truck's still spinning, so still got some junk in it. He's still there. I'm fast forwarding. All right, fast forwarding. All right, they're grouting in the wall, the barrier. Let's see. He's still got some. They asked him to stick around for a minute. He's not going anywhere. Okay, now he's leaving. He's probably cleaning out a chute. They probably had a clean out chute bucket tray for him there. Okay, backing up, forward, backing up, forward. Okay, there we go. Made it out. Goodbye. Let's look at that hole now. It's good. The barrier's not going back up yet. So this is still open. Okay. Let's see, look to the left. Remember, it's got some little moisture coming down. There's not much finishing going on here. You would just use the back of a rake, basically. You want it to be rough. So I'm not sure what this, with all a lot of bending over handwork's about. He's trying to patch and fill in some voids on the side walls using the concrete. That one, I'm looking. Yeah, that one, yeah, that one's got me. All right, they're huddling up over the left. Over the left is a, rake, hee-ho. It's a dump truck. Hee-ho. They're filling in the undersection of the underside of that section of the bridge. They're pushing it in. They're using it, back, pushing it in, filling it. I think that's what's going on there. Let's fast forward. Truck comes back. You don't think they would work with this? They could do it a lot by hand with this chute. I would think an asphalt spreader would help them out. Something of that nature. Okay, they made a little ramp. He came on and off. Seems like a box spreader would give them nice even loading. And then roll, and then box spreader again. Then roll. In this case, well, fuck me. This is asphalt going down. I'm trying to see the machinery, but it looks like asphalt. Oh yeah, dude's tamping over here. This looks like asphalt going down. It would be a flexible pavement, which works for me greatly. And let's see. Oh, that's asphalt, baby. I'm going to see the roller on it in a second, though. Where's the roller? He's going off the pad. I'm almost caught up for the end of the day, but they're even getting asphalt down already. I just need to see the roller come on his pad. We're almost caught up. Where's the roller hiding out? Huh. There's the roller. So here's our roller. Small roller. It's going to come up any damn way. Okay. There's the next line going down. Oh, they're getting that thing that tomorrow. They don't put a white line on that damn thing. There's the concrete come back to grout. Well, they're finishing this asphalt tonight. There's the asphalt, the roller behind it. Got the lights out. I would fast forward to the end, but this is we're getting near the end where we're gonna be caught up, and I'm not gonna watch grass grow on that. I'm just doing narration for you real fast. So we're getting the asphalt down. That concrete's still gonna have to set over there to your left. They're gonna have to come back and patch that. Another layer of concrete, or they can patch it with asphalt. But the concrete's still got to cure. At least get mature enough. Alright, so I'm hurrying up. They've got first base layer down. I'm not saying it's finish coat, but that's base. And here he comes again. Oh, and they're busting butt. They're moving it. That is layered down, baby. Here comes they could finish that one side. If the factory stays open, they could finish the one side over to your left with a finish coat. Here comes the lights. Lights coming up. This shit's done. White lines will be on this thing. Some vinyl lines will be on there. Barrier still got to go in to do the widening over on the other side. So here it'll taper off. Let the people go out to 4 lanes again. No, that's too close to the work zone still. Maybe initially they'll do that, but then eventually they're going to do that to allow the vehicles to come to turn around and drive all the way back here. Just to be 2 lanes for some distance at some point. Fast forwarding. Okay, watching the guy walk past us without correcting the barrier issue. Is he correcting the barrier issue? Please do. Oh, he's moving the barrier over. Protecting the hole anyway. All right. Well, that's a start. Okay, that resolves that to a degree. Okay, fast forwarding. The other side of the barrier, adjusting it. I'm not sure if this is double down here or not. I can't quite tell. It might be. Let's see if he's right there. It sure is. He fixed it. Okay. He fixed the barrier and he moved back. So before I upload the video up, Buckley, White Cap Man paid attention. He made it safe that you can fall over by that barricade. You can hit the barricade, fall down, and still be within not falling over. So you can walk into it. It can flip over to, yeah, he's pulling it back. Excellent. You can hit it, fall into it, and you still are on top of the deck and not over the deck. So he's going to need some help. Close this up, pull that over. Yeah, they got to pull it back towards us. I don't know what that machine's in the way, what that is, but pull it back towards us and lock it in. Let's see. No, he's taking it out. Locking it on one side and then bringing it back around to that side. Okay. They got these little holes. That's all it is. All right. Now, he's on the wrong side, but let's see if he'll get right by getting on his side. But he's going to go across the... There he is. He still could have came inside. Didn't come inside yet. So they're both on the wrong side still while they fix that. And he's still on the wrong side. So he made a barricade and he got on the wrong side of it. You get a fail for that one. And now you that guy came through, locking it down. Still got the white cap on the other side. Let's see, white cap is still over there, and now he's on the other side. He's, you know, not. You can only fall into a little bit of mud. No harm, no foul. But not down 20 feet here. Okay, let's move it on. Let's fast forward just to the end of this video and see where they are. The live view. The asphalt working their way around. They got all lit up. They got this boy lit up. Okay, doesn't look like we're getting our second layer yet. I'm looking for the trucks to be ready already. On that one side at least. But apparently the roller's just sitting there by itself with no asphalt. Okay, we're up to speed, and I'm going to end this video, and it's an hour long. Wow. Hopefully you enjoyed it. There's a little narration, but it looks like asphalt is down. Base coat.